Coming up on Atlanta Tech Edge, we've got tech events, we've got M&A trends, and talking dogs. You heard it right, but you got to see it for yourself. Plus, the Great Parents Academy is up and running, and Instacart's spreading all over Metro Atlanta. Cool stuff and interesting people right now on Atlanta Tech Edge.
Atlanta Tech Edge, brought to you by Kennesaw State University's College of Science and Mathematics.
Well, welcome to Atlanta Tech Edge. I'm Wes Moss. In this week's Cutting Edge Trends, event season has begun for the tech industry, and it's about time. Southwire just wrapped up their week-long conference held at the Atlantic Station in Midtown Atlanta. Over 1,000 people showed up from all over the Southeast in hopes of experiencing their very own light bulb moments. Formerly known as Digital Atlanta, Southwire is one of the Southeast's largest and longest-running digital conferences, starring the country's top innovators. Georgia Tech recently hosted the biggest hackathon in the entire South. It was their first one ever. More than 800 of the best coders, programmers, and designers from over 100 schools across the country came together for 36 straight hours to work out their innovation muscles. This year's theme was Expect Greatness, and greatness was achieved with 115 hacks that range from apps to management software and even smart devices. The big winner was a team called Pick Me Up, which traveled all the way from the state of Illinois and took home $120,000 worth of prizes. More tech news out of Georgia Tech. A team of researchers have figured out, you're going to like this, how to give dogs a voice. Take a look at this.
That is the Frisbee.
Good boy.
My owner needs your attention.
That's right. Talking dogs are now a reality thanks to wearable technology created at their new Animal-Computer Interaction Lab at Georgia Tech. Assistant Professor Melody Jackson is the director of the new lab, along with Thad Starner, one of the inventors of Google Glass. The team came up with the FIDO project, which stands for Facilitating Interactions for Dogs with Occupations.
What we're doing is we're giving working dogs a voice and allowing them to give their handler specific information, which they have no other way really of doing, with technology that they wear on their bodies.
If you want to learn more about talking dogs and who doesn't, you can see Melody Jackson present her research at this year's TEDx Peachtree. The program will take place this Friday, October 17th at the Buckhead Theater, starting at 9 a.m. and go until about 4:30 in the afternoon. To find out about all the speakers and purchase tickets, log on to TEDxPeachtree.com. All right, time to see who's ready to launch. Our producer, Angel Maldonado, standing by.
There's a new app developed right here in Atlanta that was built for a different type of C-level executive, the Chief Household Officer, or MOM for short. KidsLink is a free app that helps moms organize their world and securely store information for their children, such as report cards or insurance details, with an option to easily exchange these documents with schools and other organizations. Now, moms can also save priceless memories and share them responsibly through a private social network of close family and friends. Now, believe it or not, it was the dads who came up with the idea.
The idea came from a couple guys that were having a lot of problems helping or assisting their wives with managing all the paperwork and administrative burden goes on with organizing kids, and they had some similar business backgrounds that did some managed information on businesses, and said, wow, it seems like the mom is underserved.
Now, for more information and to download the free app, check out mykidslink.com. And let me tell you, as soon as I found out about this, I sent it over to my very own Chief Household Officer. I'm sure you will too, Wes.
Absolutely, Angel. I'm sure we'll be using that in our house as well. Switching over to business trends, Voxa has raised $2.5 million in seed funding just 10 months after their launch. Born in the Atlanta Tech Village and run by Tech Edge alum Johnson Cook, Voxa helps companies and employees better manage their email through a messaging intelligence platform. Ethos Capital Partners and PGI chipped in on the investment, as well as Tom Noonan and David Cummings. The funding will be used to work on algorithms, build out the analytics and scanning tools, and improve security. All right, Insight Pool. They are taking their $4 million investment check and using it to expand their headquarters and hire around 75 new employees. Another startup with roots in the Atlanta Tech Village, Insightpool, explores social networks to help companies focus on the right people to connect with. Their software analyzes 350 million people against 60 variables every 15 minutes. A little scary, right? Insightpool now plans to expand to LA, San Francisco, and New York. All right, Kabbage is launching, and that's with a K, Kabbage with a K, is launching a new online platform for personal loans. They're calling it Carrot, again with a K. Kabbage has grown into the leading provider of online small business loans. Their platform allows companies and now everyday people to just who need money who in just a few minutes. Carrot will lend consumers up to $35,000 with repayment terms of either 36 or 60 months at rates starting at 6.44%, as opposed to the 20+% that credit cards will charge. All right, we've interviewed C-level executives from Kabbage, Insightpool, and Voxa right here on the show. So make sure you log on to atlantatechedge.com and check out those interviews. Coming up on the show this Tuesday, Instacart is officially launching their online grocery delivery service to Roswell, Alpharetta, Milton, and Johns Creek. By the way, I'm already using it right here in Midtown Atlanta. We'll tell you all about how it works. But first, with the state of education in crisis, one local innovator and investor is leveraging technology to help fix some of those problems. Mark Buffington joins us next with his solution.